A McDonald's marriage, a claw machine groundhog, the Doomsday fish, rubber chicken throwing, meth celery. What a weird week we've had. And your daily news refresh is here to bring you the strangest recent stories we've come across from coast to coast. My name is Greg Ott, and out in California, it's not just French fry oil or the odor of grimace sweat that's in the air. It's love. This is a couple that goes by Joseph and Abby.
We both started working at McDonald's, and our coworkers instantly thought that Abby and I would be a good match.
After McMeeting 6 years ago, coworkers like these things set the two of them up by arranging a phony team bonding event at the movies.
They kind of booby-trapped us to set us up on sort of a blind date.
Well, it worked, and as you can tell by this anthropomorphized fry and drink, they're about to become Mr. and Mrs. Donalds.
It's crazy to think that in just a month we're gonna get married.
Not only will the colleagues who set these two up be in attendance, but the after party will be stocked with McDonald's cheeseburgers and apple pies. Hopefully this guy won't try to crash the thing, but the owner of this Roseville, California McDonald's will be there. And he's also the type of guy to sing, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving you.
I met my wife at McDonald's, so you know, love's always in the air.
They're registered at the Knot in case you want to get them a gift, but if you want to keep the theme going, you could always pick up one of these new limited edition adult Happy Meals that come with cups featuring Beanie Babies, Shrek, or that deadly island grimace. Huh, I wonder if this guy's ordained. Spot anything unusual inside of this claw machine? Among the phony animal prizes like a stuffed bear and rubber duck, that thing in the center is a real-life groundhog. This giant rodent could make for an interesting gift for your kids. And it appears to have simply woodchucked its way into this game of luck and chance at a mini golf course in Pennsylvania. In spite of Pennsylvania's storied groundhog history, it's not clear if it saw its shadow, but it did take time to check itself out in the mirror by the time that a state game warden got on site to ungroundhog the prize pit. Not by sinking all of his change into the thing. The state's game commission says the vending machine company came out and unlocked the machine so the game warden could get the thing out and release it unharmed. And the mini golf place held a contest to name the thing. Angie Bagley Knight suggested Claude, like Claude, claw machine. Matthew Wagner teed up Punxsutawney Phil Mickelson. And River Wallace just wanted to name him Jerry. The top name was Colonel Custard, and the Meadows Miniature Golf Course owes the winner a $25 gift card. And if you think a groundhog getting stuck inside of a claw machine is weird, earlier this year in Australia, a kid got trapped in one. That'd certainly be one way to speed up the adoption process. Hey, by the way, if you're enjoying this nice little weird news roundup, don't forget to give this video a like and throw us a hot subscribe. We here at the News Refresh put out new weird and interesting news stories like these each and every day. Like this one from Thursday about the Secret Service breaking into a hair salon to use the bathroom without permission during a Kamala Harris rally in Massachusetts. Not only that, they also stole a bunch of breath mints. Just watch the video.
That could feed me for like a whole 2 months.
That surfer dude who wants to eat a giant dead creature that just washed up in Southern California is talking about this oarfish.
It's probably what is responsible for historic sea serpent myths.
This guy's with the Scripps Institute of Oceanography, who observes that this is only the 20th oarfish to ever wash up in the state since 1901. And back in 1996, local news covered the story about a bunch of Navy SEALs coming across a 23-foot long one of these things.
The fish was that big. It took 15 sailors to hold it.
These rare deep-sea creatures usually hang out 600 to 3,000 feet underwater and usually don't come up to say hello. And these party-sub-sized fish have long been referred to as Doomsday fish, as they've got a reputation for predicting natural disasters.
They wash up on the beach either before or after, depending on who you talk to, earthquake or a tsunami.
Indeed, after this thing was found over the weekend in La Jolla, an earthquake did strike Southern California. Coincidence? Probably, but researchers are still going to hold on to the thing for further studies. And even if we don't learn anything, it might make for a delicious pickled treat.
This is my first time winning first place.
The Olympics are over, but the competitive flame still burns at the Iowa State Fair, where this 8-year-old boy named Zach devoured the competition in Thursday's pie eating contest.
It's so fun. I like getting dirty sometimes. Chocolate tastes so good.
Wednesday marked the annual ladies' rubber chicken throwing contest. And the woman who tossed this thing a distance longer than the length of your average male sperm whale was crowned chicken champ.
I threw this chicken 57 feet.
The Iowa State Fair claims this actually used to be a rolling pin throwing competition until a competitor threw one through the windshield of a cop car. But for the law-abiding among us who want to become our nation's next all-American pie gorgers and chicken tossers, Monday featured a naturalization ceremony that included 47 kids from 17 different countries.
These are folks that have gone through the lawful immigration process. And so what better way to welcome new citizens than at the state fair?
Iowa State Fair organizers say the event has already broken attendance records and the thing runs through the 18th.
This was contained within a cover load of celery. That was what was hiding it.
Celery is a nutrient-rich, low-calorie food that serves as a great vehicle for peanut butter and raisins, makes for a fine herbaceous soda, and in the case of this drug bust from earlier this month in Atlanta, an ideal plant to conceal 2,585 pounds of crystal meth. The DEA claims they recently caught wind of this illicit celery shipment coming into the states from Mexico. And at a farmer's market just south of Atlanta, they found more than a ton of this vegetable-masked methamphetamine inside of a semi-trailer. The Atlanta DEA says it's the largest meth seizure in their history, valued at $3.2 million, and the truck driver was arrested. And don't worry, that Waldorf salad you're preparing probably won't make you lose your teeth.
Obviously, we threw away the celery, so there's no concerns of buying celery at the grocery store.
After all, if you want to enjoy a fully legal celery-infused drug, just go to brunch and order a Bloody Mary. Yeah, so what a weird week. And we'll be back next week with another collection of all things strange and interesting, plus other news stories each and every day here on your daily news refresh. So please subscribe. After you subscribe, leave us a comment to let us know what you think of this stuff. In this recent piece about the world's biggest eggplant, Tyler Boom just wrote, "I'd hate to see the animal that lays that egg." Me too.